G'day viewers, well, just got home. Just scored this nice Astor 23-inch black and white TV from the early to mid 1960s. I've got to be careful here because the way the chassis sits in these older ones. Missing the bolt here. That one is a bit loose. Looks like I'm missing the bolt there too. I forgot what a CRT is. But everything's in good condition. Save this one for being fish tanked. Really good condition, look at that. The tube's not necked. As soon as I send it backwards, I go, oh no, it's been necked, but no, it's not. It's inside there, the plastic thing. It got bumped. Must have got bumped some time in the past because it was already broken when I first seen it. So I've got to fix this up. Don't know what happened here. Be very careful how I handle this so everything's loose in there. It's a Thomas Tubes CRT. All the valves and everything are intact. It's got the good reliable capacitors in it too. Let's set a model. Model R36L/B. It's an Astor, that's a difference. Made by Variac Corporation, which is RCA, is Australia's RCA. Astor, Melbourne company, made in Melbourne. A subsidiary of Electronic Industries Limited, part of AEI, which made all street lights and stuff back in the day. I'll get this to a safe spot now. I'll give it a clean, I'll give it a check over, clean it. A jig of poker ballast on the Variac before I can power this thing up and just do some careful checks. It's in beautiful condition there. Not a scratch on that, or blemish on this cabinet. Wood grain, plastic veneer on it. Definitely saved it from a fish tank, is this one. Printed circuit board. Big electrolytic under there, which I've got to test all those. So I've got to go underneath and test those electrolytics. What is it? So 350 volt, 100 microfarad. And 2 G-con electrolytics under there I've got to test. And then we'll check all those before we can do it, the usual things before we power this up. Hopefully the CRT is in good condition. What a good score. Alright, so I've got to put some bolts back in the bottom of this thing. It's good how to modularise the CRT in a metal chassis. Let's see. Hang on. 14th of June 1966 on the tuner date code. 1966, I guessed about what, mid-60s. MSP, high flux speaker. Manufacturers special products, proprietary limited, Sydney. Wow. Australia had all these companies. Now it's just all become completely forgotten. That G-con capacitor, that's probably going to need to be checked. Definitely need to check that one. 350 and 300 volts, 400 and 350 voltage peak. What's a microfarad rating on it? Yeah, you've got to check that. The main filter cap has to be checked. So I've got it. Ouch. Hit my head on that. Ouch. So I've got to check that one. There's another electrolytic next to it behind the chain. So I'm going to check. 25 microfarad, 300 volts. So I've got to check that electrolytic capacitor. Very dusty, yeah. You can't run a valve, anything valve, with that dusty. That's a fire hazard. Once it's all cleaned up, it's perfectly fine though. Yeah, it's a bit blackened. Not too bad. It's not too bad in there. The gun assembly looks okay. It doesn't look too dark or anything. And the flyback's in there. There's a little thing in there. I wonder what that is. Try and get that little bit of paper out under there. Oh, it's application for warranty thing for the picture tube. I don't want to be too off on it because it's obviously very delicate. So that bit of paper there, I have to carefully get that out and clean it. It's all complete though. There's a flyback inside there. Most of the vertical output transformer, I think. I don't know how many of this wood though, it's all been chewed out. There's no mice evidence in here though. Yeah, everything's dirty. It used to make the TV very picky and unreliable with radical horizontal sync and everything. So once I get all those cleaned, I'll check all those. Just check those electrolytics, and I'll slowly bring it up on the Variac and on the jiggery poker unit. Someone's tried to take this chassis out before. Probably some arsehole tried to fish tank it and thankfully gave up. Wouldn't be surprised some arsehole tried fish tanking it. Yeah, beautiful condition, that shiny, bloody, coated veneer. That is in bloody good condition. Not a mark on it either, so this will polish up really good. Be a good run of this one. Thomas tube, CRT as I said. The model name's fallen off it there. I think it's the same CRT that the healing patio that Aussie 50 had years ago. Ed found a healing patio black and white TV at the scrapyard, which was the flyback needed to be resealed with wax and silicone. But when he found out some arseholes had been throwing marbles at the CRT and chipped it, dickheads. So if you had kept that TV and had kept the fan of CRT like this or something as a parts set, you could have got that healing patio going. But this appears to be the same model and size tube, that TV there that he had. Yeah, he said he threw the CRT at concrete, made a nice implosion. So implosion band around there. It's one of the more modern ones at the time. Flyback in there, which I'd inspect and give it a good dusting out. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.